was really interesting about the ING experience. What we wanted to talk about is more focused on final customers or SMEs. Behind all the digital transactions, especially onboarding, behind every transaction or screen, there is a person. But can you really know that this person is the one he pretends he is? Just let me show you. This is an ID check made with a market solution, very popular, and except if they are twins and they have a difficult family solution, the same person in the same flat, and finally the ID are different passports. They are both checked. The solution says, okay, it's right, so you can go further in your onboarding process, but one person, two different valid IDs, and also because the name and the date of birth are different, when you do your AML controls, it says, okay, there's no problem about it. But there's a problem. Okay, this is a case of our clients, and what the problem is, there's a cost, because there is control for passport. It costs most of the time a few euros, but if it doesn't work, maybe it's not very useful. There is a cost of analysis, and there's a problem about fraud, and even adverse media risk in France, because we are a French company. I think you can hear it in my accent. There was a TV in the papers, yeah. TV, we're talking about Trésor, a subsidiary of Société Générale, and saying, okay, Trésor, it's a bank as a service solution. And a company using this BAS had a lot of fraud. 1 out of 4 onboarding was fraud, and it was money mule. Okay, and you can say, okay, it's a lot of people, but it's not only fraudsters. There was a survey in Belgium last month. 15% of youngsters say, okay, I would be comfortable being a money mule if I can get money from it. And so what we can do with Meelo is onboard the right customer, not one control more, because it would be a problem for the conversion funnel, and decrease your costs. And in fact, Meelo is 4 informations: name, surname, email, phone number, and in 2 seconds, you have a score for the right decision. And maybe a video would be easier or clearer than what I can tell. And you can use Meelo in a portal or patch or API. It's very easy. And you get a lot of information about, is it the right cell phone, is it the right email? Because when you fraud, you don't want the final real person to be contacted. That's why it's something you change. I will show you a real case. Okay, this is what happened to my son. My son is called Arthur, and a few months ago he went in Paris to have a job, and so he wanted to rent a flat, and so it was a really attractive flat, and he gave all his informations to get it. So he gave his ID, he gave his tax report, mine also, and okay, he had the flat, he was really happy, but doesn't know which one he gave his file, because he visited more than 30 flats. 4 months later, he had a call from a bank, a financial consumer finance, saying, okay, you owe us 4,400. Sorry, my English is not so good. It's 4,500 euros. And say, okay, I didn't add a loan in your company. And what you see here is at the left is the real author. Also, all the documents were the right one because it was his own. But at the right, only with two different informations, we're able to score the real one and the fake. And this solution can be used anywhere in Europe. We are working with banks, so of course it's GDPR compliant. It is located in European cloud, and it's very useful for both consumer and SMEs. And so it was the time. So I hope it was clear. And if you want to test is your identity faked or not, then you can see us during lunch. Thanks.